Okay, so I went ahead and I'm going to make a argument that because you've got the center and K and you got the right values of 6 and 5 here, they're kind of juxtaposed there. I'm gonna go and assume that you understood this process here of completing the square. Go through it real quick. I just took the X's and grouped them, same thing with the Y's, moved my constant to one side. I then took a 36 out of the x's and it left me with x squared plus 10x. Then I took half of that 10, squared it, and added that here. Now, because I added 25 to the left-hand side 36 times, I'm going to come over here and add 25 to the right 36 times. Then I came over to the y's. I took a 25 out of that and left me y squared minus 2y. Took half of 2, squared it, and got 1. So what I did is I added 125 over on the left-hand side, so I got to add 125 to the right. Then what I found out is that those two 25s would cancel, and it'll leave me 36 times 25, which is 900. Okay. This here becomes a perfect trinomial. This is a perfect trinomial. So they both... This one here, x squared plus 10x plus 25 turns into x plus 5 squared. And this one here turns into y minus 1 squared. Okay. Still had this 36 out front, still had this 25 out front, which address those or relates to those values there. Is equal to 900. Now, the 900 in the ellipse format, that has to be a 1. So I got to divide by 900 to all parts. So go ahead and do that. And 36 divided by 900 gives me 25. 25 divided by 900 gives me 36 in the denominator. Okay. So when we get this format, this ellipse format, you identified h comma k, the center, as -5, +1, which was correct. Now, what we need to realize is if I were to put, the center of my ellipse at -5, 1, okay? Now, because this is with the x value, and I'm not going to talk a and b right now, but it's with the x value, so that tells me that's the x or the horizontal ellipse right now, or axis right now. And the axis is, so this would be like 5 squared. That is the A or B value, whatever you want to refer to it as, but that is the horizontal distance to one of the vertices of the ellipse. So I'm going to go from my center, and I'm going to move out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that direction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that direction. And that's going to give me my horizontal... That's my horizontal axes right now. I'm not going to talk about it as my major axes or anything like that, just my horizontal one. This 6, okay, 36, should be 6 squared. So then from my center, I'm going to go 6 in the vertical direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now my ellipse... very circular, because if that 5 and that 6 were the same number, it would be a circle. Okay, so no, it's not great at drawing these, but that's my ellipse. So now, coming back over here, it says if it is an ellipse, write the equation of the ellipse in standard form: x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared. Okay, you got h and k correct. Now it wants a. Well, a right here, you see it's the value that is stuck with x in the format. So if I come over here, what was stuck with x? It was the 25 or 5 squared. So that's where you want to put a here as 5. And then the same thing, okay, y is with the b. So what was over here? With the y, it was the 6 squared. So we'll put b to be 6. So that's the only issue that you have going on there with that one. I would argue, and I didn't look, but let me see if I can pull up because you got the same question about 5 and 7. Did you flip-flop them again? So just let me double check. I'll go through that one. So we'll have 36x squared minus 288x plus 25y squared minus 2y equals negative 301. I'm going to take a 36 out. That's going to leave me x squared 4. I believe that's 8. Plus then take 25 out. It's going to leave me with y squared minus 10y, negative 301. So now half of this, so this will be a plus of 16 there. Take half of that and square it. Take half of this and square it. Gives me 25. So now I added to the left, I added 36 16s and 25 25s. So get my calculator. Not sure where it's at. There we go. And I just want to double check that I did the 288 divided by 36 is 8. That's right. Okay. So we're going to have negative 301 plus 36 times 16 plus 25 squared, which is 625. Gives me 900 on that side. Okay, this is unfortunate, but just the way the questions were structured gives me very similar, because it's picking random numbers just for you. These coefficients got chosen as basically the same for the last question, question 5. But that's going to give me 36. X minus 4 squared plus 25 y minus 5 squared. Divide by 900. So I'll get x minus 4 squared over 25 plus y minus 5 squared over 36 is equal to 1. So 4 comma 5 ends up being your center, which I believe you had that. And now, because that 25, which is the same thing as 5 squared, is with your x, come over here, a is with my x, so I want to put 5 there, and then I want to put 6 there. Hopefully that helps. If that doesn't make sense, please let me know, and I can see if I can give you maybe a different explanation. But it's all predicated on what are they, and then they could, because it doesn't matter, because this b is, these are just random values. So if you want to put a b squared with that and a squared with that, you could in a general formula. But then when asked here, okay, well, what is with the x? The b is with the x. Here, what is with the y? The a is with the y. So you just got to pay attention to that. It doesn't really matter. But in their setup, x and a are going together. They're in the same ratio. So that's why we're wanting that to be a 5, because of over here, x and 25 are together.